Welcome back. How dangerous would it be when an uncovered truck with bricks loaded falls on the vehicle behind? Transport industry has always been acknowledged as relatively a dangerous one, but certain cases can be prevented if the necessary precautions are taken. Reporter Fawaz Jalil highlights the problems caused by uncovered load vehicles.
Are you right behind a vehicle carrying heavy objects such as bricks, rocks, pipes, concrete, etc.? The first thing you do is to keep distance. But how much space is good enough? Here, transport vehicles enter the city during peak hours, uncovered, and cause accidents which can sometimes be fatal. Not just trucks, but even small vehicles that carry commodities much more than their original capacity.
கம்பி வந்துட்டு முன்னாடி கட்டிலாம் எடுத்துகிட்டு போவாங்க. முன்னாடி ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் ரூல்ஸ் இருந்ததானே தெரியல. இப்போ அப்படியே வச்சு எடுத்துகிட்டு போகிறாங்க. அது அப்படியே ஆடுது. திடீர்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சிக்னல் கொடுக்காம அப்படியே டேர்ன் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ அதனால் ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரகிள் ஆகுது வண்டி ஓட்டும்போது.
பீக் ஹவர்ஸில் கூட லோடு ஆட்டோ வந்து ஃபுல்லாக கவர் பண்ணாமல் வருது. பொல்யூஷன் நிறைய இருக்குது. அவங்க ஏற்றிட்டு போகிற டஸ்ட்டு எல்லாமே மேலே படுது. அதனால் கண் எரிச்சல் என்னென்ன தேவையில்லாத அன்வான்ட் குட்ஸ்லாம் எடுத்துகிட்டு போட்டுருக்காங்க.
Another problem is the plight of the loading staff. They are not provided the necessary equipment such as gloves while loading and unloading. The police say that strict rules are in place, but a better way of tackling the problem is to alert the police when you spot a heavy vehicle that may be carrying goods uncovered.
If there is any vehicle being plying with the protruding material which causes endangers to the other motorists, normally what we do is we impose the fine, we detain the vehicle, and it is being allowed to ply on the road only during night hours. So if at all, if there is any vehicle plying in midst of these things, this can be informed to the control room, where the number is 420-42300 and another number is 23452-362. It's not like that we detain the vehicle because it causes a lot of inconvenience to the other motorists with more health dangers. Now we'll to allow them only during night hours.
A lot of heavy load vehicles are found in Chennai city, and a considerable amount of them are not properly covered. The chances that these loads will fall on the vehicle behind and resulting in accidents are very high. You might see an uncovered heavy load vehicle on the road, and for your safety, drive away from it. But does your duty end there? Well, no. The next time you see an uncovered heavy load vehicle, make sure you alert the police, as that can prevent a further accident. With camera person Madan, this is Fawaz Jalil for NDTV Hindu.
Chennai could, well, heavens forbid, witness an action replay of what happened in a Kolkata hospital last week. As is always the case following that tragedy, authorities across the country woke up, albeit in a knee-jerk fashion, with a random inspection of hospitals. In Chennai, at least 6 well-known hospitals have been certified unsafe. But the fire department is a toothless tiger with no power to shut them down. Our crime correspondent Salim did a recce at several city hospitals, only to find that even basic equipment like fire extinguishers conspicuous by their absence in many wards. In this exclusive report,
How many of us remember the KMC disaster? On 23rd July, 3 patients undergoing treatment at the intensive medical care unit died of suffocation after a fire broke out from an AC machine.
Is prevention better than cure? That's a maxim many Chennai hospitals seem to follow in the breach. If a recent fire safety audit at hospitals in Chennai is any indication, learning lessons from tragedies is just not what the doctor ordered. Of the 39 multi-speciality hospitals in Chennai, just 7 hospitals hold a valid no objection certificate from the fire department. And it's much more than just the lack of a government document. These pictures recorded on our spy camera tell their own story. Missing fire extinguishers in many wards, exposed electricity cables precariously peeping out of the most inappropriate places, no ventilation or provision for smoke to escape, overall shockingly poor maintenance.
Not only in hospital, even in hotels, the smoke suction devices are very, very important. This I've been repeatedly saying. It's an expensive equipment, but it has to be kept, because in the event of a fire, what happens is the smoke engulfs, and the amount of oxygen available for breathing will come down below a particular level. In that case, people will suffocate, and deaths occur mainly due to suffocation. This is what has happened in the Amri Hospital in Calcutta.
The fire department has limited powers. There's no enforcement wing to shut down hospitals or, for that matter, any establishments that are even certified unsafe. All that they can do is to write to the concerned authorities like the corporation, the CMDA, and district collectors recommending action. Till this department gets some teeth, the lives of lakhs of innocent people will be at risk. All that it would take is a spark to convert a hospital into a crematorium. With Salim in Chennai, Sanjay Pinto, NDTV Hindu.
The city police have claimed to have cracked the mother of oil murder for gain case. On Monday, 47-year-old Yasmin, a housewife, was found dead with stab injuries on her throat and jewelry worth 12 sovereigns were missing. After preliminary investigation, police zeroed in on 2 accused people. Police say Yasmin had illicit affair with many persons and was vocal about the jewelry and cash available in her house. The duo, who had an illicit affair with Yasmin, entered her house in the absence of her husband, broke open the almirah. When Yasmin objected and raised an alarm, they stabbed her with a knife and fled with the jewels. Our crime correspondent Salim spoke to the police team who cracked the murder. Do you know the fine line between a challan and, well, a bribe? Stay tuned to find out.